Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Srini here and today we are going to present the continuation of Python with Selenium part 3. So if you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing to it. Here you'll be getting a lot of free important tutorials on different technologies and interview questions. So do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. So this is the topic today. We are going to look at the third part in this tutorial series, Python with Selenium with class and methods. So in the last session, I had shown you all how we can do a general scripting of a program, which is just going to launch the browser and just get the title as well as save the screenshot, like basic kind of things we had done in the last session. So we are going to organize our code today in a way that it is stored in a way similar to how we do in Java. Like we have class, we have methods to make it more organized. So this is going to be the key takeaways from this particular session. You're going to learn how to organize your code into class and methods using Python language. How can you create a constructor in Python and main method? We are going to use an object of the class to call the different methods and complete the same scenario what we did last time, but with this kind of a framework using Python, a simple program. So let's get started. So this is what we had done last time and this was the output. We had launched Google application and we had got the title. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this more organized because when we are working with any framework creation in any programming language, it should be more organized and in terms of a proper methods being called, etc. Because every time you write a code, it should be reusable. So any other script whichever wants to use the same code should be just be able to call the method. So what I can do is I can organize my code in such a way that something will take care of launching the driver and maybe just launching the browser. So whichever application I want to launch, I will keep it as a part of my test case. So these all things I'm going to keep it as a part of my test case. So I'm going to separate it out. So this is going to be one particular section. This is going to be the setup section. This is going to be the actual test case and this is going to just terminate the browser, right? So I'm going to have my entire testing divided into three areas. So let's try to categorize them and create a class in Python. So in Python, we are going to create a class using this syntax. Use a keyword class, give a name, let's say Python Selenium. Okay, give a colon. That's how the syntax is. Now, if you notice the coverage here, currently, if I just minimize it or if I collapse it, that's all it is able to get. Nothing is there inside it. So it says here indentation expected. So if you want this particular statement to be a part of your class, then it is expecting indentation. So when I give indentation means if I give like couple of spaces here, and now if I try to minimize it, see the driver variable is not included or it's a part of this class. So that is how the scope of a particular class or a method is decided in Python. That is with indentation. So in Python, we don't have curly braces. We are using the concept of indentation. And if you are not giving correct indentation, you are going to get a syntax error, as you can see here. So you have to give two spaces for indentation. So if I give here two spaces here, see one, two, that's it. The error is gone. Similarly, if I do it here, error is gone. So that is how we have to give indentation. And now if you minimize it, you can see those two statements are a part of the scope of class Python Selenium. So this was the first of the concept, how to create a class and then how do we have the scope of the class defined. So I just wanted to show that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a method within Python. So I'm going to give two spaces here, one, two. So I'm going to create a method in Python. So a method is created in Python with the keyword def. So if you are completely new to Python and if you are not even aware of the basics, you can just refer to my tutorials on Python in a separate playlist. I will drop a link for the same in this video. So let me give a name here for the initial setup. I will call it as setup. Okay. Yes. So when I give a parenthesis here, like how we do it in Java, it automatically takes a implicit keyword called self. Self means it's going to invoke this method implicitly by using the object of this class Python Selenium because it belongs to this class. If you see, if I minimize it now, that def method is collapsed. It's a part of this Python Selenium class. Right, so let's get started. So I have created a method here, and now if you notice, automatically it has given some indentation when I go inside the method. Now I'm just going to put all of my these statements as a part of my setup method. Okay. Yeah. And now if I collapse DEF, you can see all the statements are a part of this thing. So what is the important thing to know here is that you can give two spaces, you can give three spaces. Here if you notice, right, there are more spaces compared to the initial part, but the spaces should be consistent. I mean to say, if you notice, the all the lines, they are at the same level. See, they are at the same level, and that defines the scope of indentation. There is a warning shown that it's not a multiple of 4, because here we have taken 2, here maybe we have taken 5 maybe. So we can keep indentation same. If you want to reduce indentation also, you can reduce it. You can keep it the same for all the line. Now if I again collapse it, it's a part of it. So that is how we define the indentation. So this is how we create a method in Python. We have to use def keyword and give such kind of indentation. Now let's define this particular method, this particular lines of code inside another method, calling it as, so that should be at the same level as this def line, because those are at the same level. So I'm going to create a method calling as launch test case. Okay. And it should be at the same level. It's not at the same level, so we have to just reduce one line. Here we go. So it's at the same level now, right? And if I collapse it, see, both the methods are included as a part of the class. So now again, let's give an indentation, and let's start off, like we can give the same indentation as this one. So we can put these lines of code as a part of this method. So we have to adjust the indentation. That's how the scope is defined. Otherwise, it will throw you an error. Okay, and we have to complete this particular block of code. So this is another particular test case here, and if you see unresolved driver, yeah. So this is not an error about indentation. So we will look this in a while, like why this error is being shown. Okay. So currently what you're having is you're having a setup method where you are getting this WebDriver Chrome and you are having these lines of code. Okay. And I've taken and grouped these lines as a part of this method. If I collapse it, see, this particular method is completed. This particular method is also ready. Now what is left is this quit method. So for that, I'm going to have another method created saying quit application. Okay, do this way, and you can copy this statement. So I hope till here it should be clear to you all. Right? And again, it's the same error, unresolved driver reference. So nothing to worry as of now. We will take care of it. Now let's come to the class. So we'll just uh, expand the individual methods. Okay, and we will ensure that they are at the same level, so that it covers within the scope of the class, and even the lines of code should be exactly same. Right? That's how we are going to create the code in Python. So whatever lines of code are there here inside this method, they should be at same level, same for the other methods as well. So we have created 3 methods right now. Now we will look at how we can start your execution of a program. So it's not a mandatory thing that you need to have a main method. You can directly start calling these methods and you can create the object. But still, I would want to show you all how to create a main method in Python in this lecture. So I'm going to use this if double underscore name, this particular attribute. Okay. If I say if this is equal to main, okay, this means it's like a main method. So we are having a main method. It's like that actually. So if you can see, this arrow is shown. So this is where your Python would be able to start your execution. This is going to be the starting point of a Python. And if you leave a line, so you leave a space here, couple of spaces, and now you can start your individual statements within this main method. So this is the main method. So I can give a comment here. Main method in Python is written this way. So we have to use a if condition such that this name variable is equal to main. Then you can recognize that as your main method. Now within main method, what is that you need to do? You need to create an object of Python Selenium so that you can call these methods like how we do it in Java. So I'm going to create an object of Python Selenium. So let's see how do we write that syntax. So I'm going to say obj equal to Python Selenium. That's how we have to define it. And now using this obj, I can see invoke its individual methods. So my first method to invoke is going to be setup. Then I'm going to invoke launch test case, and then yeah, so this is going to be a method call. And finally, I'm going to call quit to quit the application. And it should take care of closing the browser after it has done its respect to test case, right? And we have changed in the same file here, and that's all about it. We just have to do this much of thing, and if you collapse it, that's it. So your scope is defined properly. But now we have to take care of this driver variable is unreferenced error. If you just do a mouse over here, you're getting this unresolved reference driver, right? This is the error which you are getting. Okay, so how do you resolve this error? So for resolving this error, you need to create one variable which belongs to the class. So I'm going to create a variable here. I'm going to say this as or let me do one thing. Let me create a constructor. So a constructor is a method which is going to initialize all your instance variable so that all the other methods can directly access that instance variable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a constructor. So how do we create a constructor in Python? We have to write this way, def, again double underscore, and this is the method init. So this is going to be the syntax for your constructor. Again, leave a line, and if you see, they are at the same level. That's a good practice to follow. And now you can just create a variable here, driver equal to, and you can make it parameterized constructor by having another parameter here. Just say WebDriver val, okay, and I'm going to make it assigned to WebDriver val. So I'm going to have my instance variable which is created assigned this particular value. So I can make this particular line of code rather than writing here. I can make it pass from the main method. So in the main method, when I'm calling the when I'm creating the object here, like how we do it in Java, similarly, I can create a parenthesis and actually I can pass the value of that particular variable here. So I can define driver equal to webdriver.grow, okay, and I can pass this as a parameter. That's what you have to do. It's a parameterized constructor. So Python Selenium is getting one particular variable called driver, and that particular driver is going to be assigned to this particular driver. This WebDriver val is going to store this particular driver variable which we have passed, and that's going to be assigned to your local driver variable. So this driver variable now you can use throughout your other methods, and you can see on the right hand side there is no error being shown. It's all done. Okay, so that's all what you have to take care of. Okay, that's okay. It's just a warning being shown, and now you're ready to launch your code. So let's see how this flow will go about here. It's going to start from your main method. It's going to create a driver object, going to create a invoke the constructor here, Python Selenium. And in Python Selenium, we are just initializing the driver variable with whatever value we have passed. And that driver variable we are using in a setup method to launch the browser and maximize it and set the implicit weight and the explicit weight. And here I'm finally going to get the title, search something, and then save the screenshot into this location. Okay, so let's delete this screenshot and let's try it again. Let's run this program. So let's run this program. We can click on this Python Selenium. It's launching it. Okay, so we have got an error here. So it's saying, okay, so there is a small spelling mistake here. Implicitly baked. Yeah. Now it should be fine. Yeah. Now we can try it out again. There was a small syntax error. Now let's try it out again. So it has launched it. It is searching it, and that's it. Your program is done. It's going to quit the window, and you have also got the screenshot. So if you open it, you can see we have achieved the same test case with proper I would say arrangement of our code, like how we used to do it in Java. We have created a constructor here, we have created individual methods here, we've organized our code. Now we can just simply call these methods whenever we require to do setting up of a browser or quitting a particular browser, etc. Or if we have to start doing something from a main method, we can use like this way a main method. So I hope this session was very useful to you all. So do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet, and do share with your friends. Thank you so much.